let's get famous. Baby, let's get rich, let's get famous. Yeah.
Alright guys, so I'm reviewing episode 8 of Joseline's Cabaret in Las Vegas. Let's get into it. The episode starts off with Joseline and Melissa talking about last night. You know, Joseline said she had fun. Like, she loved that a lot of people showed up to watch her perform. She then brings up Amber's dress being destroyed. You know, because somebody ripped it around the stomach area. And then Melissa was like, oh, that's not cool. Yeah, that's the bottom of it. And that's that. She also said that they had another show today. And that she gonna pick who's coming now. Because the girls gotta try again to see if they make the cuts. For it, Amber's telling Caprice now about her dress, saying that last night was fun, but her dress got messed up. She was just on the couch and, you know, somebody sabotaged it. Then I guess Capri heard about the lollipop money situation. Chanel called lollipop over. Capri and Amber are like, why would you call her over? Lollipop comes over anyway. So then Amber feels like Lollipop was salty about the money, and Lollipop was like, oh, it's Trump change, but it was Trump change. Why would you want it in the first place? But you know, I definitely agree with Amber. Like, Lollipop, you wanted the money. Like, stop capping. Jordan and Lexi Blow talk about last night, saying that they had fun. You know, they proud of themselves as they should be. Like, they did an amazing job. Then they talk about the money situation. I'm tired of this money situation. It's dumb. But yeah, they both agree it's dumb, like I just said. What joins the convo? She asked them about last night. They tell her what happened. And then she's like, oh, what happened to Amber's dress? What she doesn't know. I don't think what messed up her dress, because what's not really like that. Like, you know, this kind of more on the soft side. And even though it's never just not like that hard to do, but it's like, I don't think she did that though, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was Raven or Diamond. Then it's Riri, Raven, Diamond, and Henny outside playing golf. Henny asked Riri about last night. She said she had fun. But then she says that Amber's dress got messed up. I'm like, oh my god, this dress thing. The whole episode about the dress. Then Raven and Diamond making jokes talking about, oh, the dress was cheap, the dress, her room is dirty. Like, they making comments like they hate it. Well, you know, Henny and Amber share a room. So Henny's like, oh, the room wasn't dirty, but like some of my shorts are missing. Like, her stuff was getting stolen as well. Then Diamond's like, oh, don't try to blame us. And then Henny like, oh, I'm not blaming you. Then they start arguing back and forth. So, you know, while they're arguing, Diamond's making comments about Amber. She's like, oh, keep that same energy when Amber comes. She go gets Amber. So as soon as Amber comes out, Black Diamond like, oh, why are you getting blamed? Then they start arguing because they've been not liking each other. And then Amber's like, I didn't even blame y'all. And she did it. She never went to the bottom whoever did it. She never said anybody's names. And Amber like, oh, I'm gonna get both of them. Like, saying that she gonna whoop their ass. So she asks Black Diamond, she's like, is there an arm fix? And then she's like, oh, I told you when I wanted, talking about the reunion. She said, oh, we're at the reunion. So they're trying to all getting close to each other, but nobody's saying, they're just arguing. Then Raven's saying the N-word. And I'm just like, I don't know if these people are black or not, so I can't even say nothing, but you know, if they're not, that's the problem. So they keep arguing, talking about money, they showing each other's titties. I'm like, okay, this is like a dumb now. Then Lollipop and Amber starts arguing. I don't know what they're arguing about. Then Amber gets pulled away. Then Chanel and Lexi Blow talk. Lexi Blow's like, oh, Chanel, you dropped the ball. Then Chanel starts crying. She's like, oh, she gotta get her head back in the game. They talk about the dress and the money situation again. I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. Like, we're not gonna keep talking about it. The girls are getting their nails done. Then Amber like, oh, Lollipop, you're two-faced. Then Lollipop like, oh no, I'm cordial. Then Caprice like, oh, you're a fake bee. In the background, like, girl, mind your business. And her and Caprice start arguing. They stand up on each other like, oh, you want to fight, you want to this. Like, they just argue back and forth. Nobody swings. And Caprice starts yelling, doing the most like she always do. The Lollipop like, oh, I'm right here. I'm just like, okay. They don't want to fight for her. They're just talking. So then Lollipop goes back to Amber. She's like, I can't say anything bad about you. The next time Amber like, I'm going to get both of them. Talking about Raven and Diamond. That's when Raven comes in the room. Then her and Amber start arguing. Amber like, oh, I'm gonna punch her in her face. Get her away from me or whatever. Then Joseline comes in. She's like, oh, Caprice, stop screaming, because that is annoying. Like, shut up. Then Joseline addresses Lollipop. I guess Lollipop didn't say hi to her in the morning. And I'm just like, okay, like, who cares? Lollipop said that she did say good morning outside. And then Joseline like, oh, you said hi to me in the kitchen. I'm like, what? Like, who? Like, why is that important? And then she was saying how Lollipop thinks she's all that. And then she asked her, like, really better than Beyonce, and Lollipop is like, yeah. And then they all start laughing, talking about Beyonce trying to be like Tiffany, New York from Flavor of Love, whatever it's called. I said that Lollipop is delusional, but my thing is, if she feel like she's pretty, then that's her. Like, why is she delusional? Like, who? Like, don't get me wrong, I love Beyonce, but it's like, okay, like, what? That don't make no sense. Like, why would I say Beyonce's prettier than me? That don't make no sense at all. Like, where's my confidence? Like, what? So then Joseline makes somebody go get Diamond. I guess Diamond didn't want to dance no more. That's like, oh, you don't want to be here, somebody take your spot. Like, period. That's when Amber's like, oh, can we address the N-word being used? God, feel uncomfortable people saying that that's not black. Then that's when like, oh, Jordan, did you say the N-word? Then Jordan didn't say the N-word. Then that's when Black Diamond's like, oh, I'm not racist. I just said the N-word. Like, that's how I talk. Then Amber's like, oh, my dead brother. That's how you see I'm gonna wash you. And then Amber says nigga. And then Amber just folded her, like literally folded her, threw her on the floor, punched her in her face. Like Amber did what she had to do. Like for real, Amber did her big one. Like I can't even lie. Like I'm like, damn, Black Diamond didn't do shit. Raven didn't even jump in. That's her friend getting beat up. That's her best friend getting beat up. She didn't do that. I'm like, damn. Amber watched her like mad quick. I'm like, damn, like she was not playing. After the fight is over, Black Diamond starts saying the N-word like mad times. Then Amber starts crying outside. The girls try to comfort her. Capri tries to justify Black Diamond saying the N-word, saying that she's Puerto Rican, that's part of her culture, something like that. And I'm just like, she's not black though. This not matter. So I was gonna ask Amber about why she punched her because of the N-word. And Amber's like, yeah. And I'm just like, oh, I feel like nobody should say the N-word, not even black people or whatever. But I mean, like, honestly, yeah, we really shouldn't say that word, but it's like, if you're not black, you really shouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? That's when Joseline has like a meeting. She said that she wanted her talking from Amber or Black Diamond, like, I got y'all licks, y'all fault, it's over. Then she tells the girls to start flossing so they won't have heart attacks. I'm like, what? This girl just sounds dumb. Maybe she was trying to be funny, but it wasn't funny to me. I told them that they have a chance to redeem themselves tonight. Then the girls get dressed. They're gonna dance in the living room downstairs, the bar, whatever it's called. All the girls performed. They all did good. I think Capri did really good. I think Raven did really good. I think Chanel did really good. That's my top 3. Then when it's time to pick who's gonna win, Joseline steps out. She comes back with like 2 boys. She's like, she got mad at Chanel. She's like, oh Chanel, why are you telling what's going on in the house? Then Chanel tries to like explain herself, and then Joseline starts throwing food at her. I'm like, what is going on? Then like fast forward, she pushed Amber. I'm like, what the heck? Like, damn, just a lot. From the sneak peek, she picked Raven and Capri. So, you know, I like their performance a lot, so I'm not surprised. This episode was really good. However, I don't like how Joseline talks to the girls and like the pushing, throwing food. That's so immature. Like, Joseline's like 34, 35 years old. Like, damn, like you're doing too much for your age. But that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. Bye.